Hi, what's up guys? My name is Jerry and I'm an Indian from Delhi. For the last couple of years, I'm working as a project consultant here in Ukraine. I love traveling around the country, capturing some moments and meet different people here. From what I've seen and experienced, Ukraine is a very wonderful country with lots of opportunities and places to explore. People here in general are lovely, kind-hearted and civilized. In today's video, we'll be spending some time on the banks of Dnieper river. I've captured some moments when I was on a day out to Kiev and walked along the river Dnieper. If you've been to Kiev and when you hear about Dnieper river, you already know what it looks like. Okay, now if you've not been to Kiev and would like to visit Ukraine, or if you're planning to relocate to Ukraine to live here permanently, you can write me via WhatsApp and the number is mentioned in the description below. So, now about this river Dnieper, what is interesting is that this river starts in Russia, it passes through Belarus and then enters Ukraine before it dips into the Black Sea. Even though it passes through three countries, two countries that is Ukraine and Belarus hold Dnieper river as their country's longest river. This river stretches a total of 2200 kilometers, out of which 980 kilometers flows only through Ukraine. You know, around 700 BC, Greeks considered this river and areas around this river as the most suitable area for cultivation. But from what I read about the Greek historian Herodotus, who in 430 BC mentioned in one of his books that this river has the richest supply of fish and contains crystal clear water that is excellent for drinking, I was taken aback. It's the same story about the Yamuna river in India. You know, since my childhood, as I grew up, I was always told, I was taught in school, that the Yamuna river has been the lifeline to lakhs of people in India. But today, if you drive towards East Delhi over the Yamuna bridge or cross over the Okla barrage from Sarita Vihar, you will not believe that Yamuna river is the second largest tributary river of the river Ganga. But be sure, Dnieper river is far better than the Yamuna river. Okay, now it's not just me. Even if you walk up to a Ukrainian and tell him that this river once upon a time had crystal clear water, he wouldn't believe, because the clarity of water in this river is just opposite to what was being described by the Greek historian. By the way, before you walk up to a Ukrainian, you should know that there are very few Ukrainians who can speak English. And if you're planning to relocate to Ukraine or live here permanently, you ought to learn the local language, either Ukrainian or Russian. I strongly recommend you learning Ukrainian, as the nation is moving towards its own identity in all sectors. I can help you get transition to living here in case you are interested. You can write me via WhatsApp and the number is mentioned in the description below. Now, back to this river. You won't believe, I've crossed this river Dnieper hundreds of times by train and sometimes even by road. I've always seen this river as just another river. But when you know that there is a rich history associated with this river and you take a walk along the banks of this river, you somehow feel being part of the history. Wow, I really enjoyed this place. While I was there, I saw some Kievians kayaking towards the north. Some of them were gathered in groups to spend the evening and enjoy the sunset. I even saw some of them hanging out for privacy. As a foreigner, neither do I belong to this place, nor do I feel like a stranger here. But certainly this place makes me feel like I should visit again. If you happen to visit Kiev during summer, even if you have lots of things in your itinerary, try taking out some time, drive across to Rusanivka. It's a place located on the left bank. While you are at Rusanivka, you will still feel the Russian ambience, some old buildings, and then there is this riviera riverside complex. But what other thing you'll experience is plenty of calmness, solitude, and that there is so much of peace. I mean, being there and at that time, somehow you'll forget all that bothers you. Thank you for watching this video, guys. I'm not sure if you really like my videos. I'm only sharing my views and experiences through my camera. Oh yeah, if you would like to visit Ukraine or if you're planning to relocate to Ukraine to live here permanently, you can write me via WhatsApp and the number is mentioned in the description below. I always look forward of you being part of my channel. If you aren't subscribed to my channel, please subscribe so that I could continue sharing my videos with you and be a part of those moments together. So see you in my next video. Until then, take care.